Hey gang, how is it going? Welcome back after a long freaking time to the Castaways server. I have almost no excuse really. I kind of have an excuse, but not really for how long it's been since we've had some Castaways content here on youtube.com/user/Cthulhu2. Basically, I have no time. I have no time. And what little time I have, I usually end up using and then realize, oh, I probably should have recorded something just then. It's tough, guys. It's tough. Anyway, we're back here. We're going to start working some more on the Nether hub here. Now, Ty has been good enough to get kind of a makeshift hub going. I think he even put it up on the roof of the Nether, like above the bedrock ceiling, because you can totally do that with dark oak trees. Yeah, it's those. So we have something in place for that, thankfully. So I really need to get my rear in gear and get this ready for the rest of us, so we can move portals down here. So I didn't do much after the last recording. I hollowed out a little bit more and I started building this out some more. Basically what I want to do today is start hollowing out some of the rooms a little bit better and doing some more Q&A, because you guys really liked the 2 Q&A caving episodes I did, and then I've gotten... No, you're trying to get picked. I see you, you're trying it. But you guys really liked those 2 episodes, and I've gotten quite a few more questions since recording those caving episodes. So I figured instead of just ignoring those questions and letting them go unanswered, I can do a little bit of building and answering at the same time. Let's get into some questions as I start to hollow out here. I'm not exactly sure how big I want the rooms to be. I think I want them to be a little bit deeper at least, a couple more blocks in. Because that's easy to expand on, you know, when we need to add in new rooms and stuff. I don't want them to be too wide, because then you have to start making a really long tunnel, but we can make them deep at least, and that's sustainable, I should say. Alright, so I have a lot of questions. I doubt I'll get to them all right now. We might have to do another multi-part kind of thing as we work here on the hub and start answering these questions, but we'll see how far we get. I'll try not to be too long-winded with some of these. So first off, I'm going to answer one from Inferno Gamer 007, a very active guy for the channel and for the live stream, which I really appreciate. And he is asking, what do you normally do for Christmas? Which is a very, very topical at this point of time. I guess I'll only talk about what I currently do instead of going all the way back to childhood and whatnot. Currently, Christmas gets pretty nuts, I gotta say. Which is a little sad, because I like to just take things slow and steady and easy, savor the moment, take my time with stuff, that sort of thing. But now that I'm married, and I have extra families other than just my own, there is a lot of stuff to do every Christmas time. Holy moly, is there stuff to do, and people to visit, and places to go. Oh my gosh. It gets really wearing. It gets to the point, oh, no. Nope. It gets to the point where I just breathe a sigh of relief once Christmas is over, which is not bueno, because Christmas is amazing, and you should be able to enjoy it. And I do enjoy it, there's too much to enjoy. So, currently, the way we do Christmas, more or less, is, since Wifey's parents are divorced, we have 3 sets of families to hang out with, instead of just my family and her family. It's my family and her 2 families. So, usually one side of her family, her dad's side, will try to meet up earlier on before Christmas. So, like this year, thankfully, we were able to meet up just this weekend. So I'm recording this on Sunday the 20th, and we were able to meet up for a Christmas on Saturday, the day before today. And that's really nice to be able to get together with them, have some Christmas, but it's not encroaching too much on the main Christmas time when everything gets crazy. So we do that. We try to do that earlier on. And then what we've been doing since we've been married is on Christmas Eve day, we go out to my mom's side of the family because they're close by. aunts and uncles, cousins, grandma and grandpa, and we hang out with them for Christmas Eve. And we usually do like a gift exchange or maybe just stuff for the kids, the little kids. There's only 2 little kids still. There will be a couple more on the way though. But usually just presents for the little kids, because if you start doing it for all the older kids and then the aunts and uncles and oh gosh, you're spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars just on that one side of the family because it's big. So we've cut down on that very wisely, I think. And then after we do Christmas Eve with the extended family, we will come back to my folks' place, the house where I grew up in, and we will stay the night there, and we will have Christmas morning with them, which I really enjoy. I get to hang out in the house I grew up in and hang out with my family that I grew up with. It's a good time. And they are now grandparents now that we have little baby Rosie with us, so they really love doing that, or they're going to. This will be the first Christmas with Rosie baby, and I know they're really excited to have her around for Christmas. I'm sure she will be spoiled rotten. And after that, so Christmas Day, we do, hold on. Okay, it's just fire up there. We do Christmas Day with my folks, and then, or Christmas morning, I should say. And then usually halfway through the day, after maybe having lunch or something, we will go drive down to a southern part of Minnesota to visit with wifey's mom and that side of the family. And recently, her mom has been kind of using our present, or not using, she's been making our present be an overnight stay at a nearby hotel, so we can all hang out and have a good time and stay up late and stuff and then not have to drive all the way home. So wifey and her 2 sisters and their families and I will hang out in a nearby hotel Christmas night and then head home the following day. So it kind of takes a little bit of stress off it, thankfully. You don't have to worry about a long drive home after a big Christmas day. So that is bueno. And that's about it. So there's a lot going on. Thankfully, everybody is here in Minnesota. We don't have to go crazy far or anything. I guess there's also, like for wifey's extended family, they do a cookie exchange earlier on, kind of mid-December. There's just so much. There's so much. But it's fun. It's good to see everybody. Christmas is a wonderful excuse to get together a family you don't see all that much during the year. So it's a good time. It's just a lot of good times. So that is a long-winded explanation of what we normally do for Christmas. We go all over the place and do all the things. Let's see. I think I want to make this one taller. How much more spruce do I have? I have a decent amount of spruce left. Before I answer my next question, I should mention, I believe it was last time I was working here, I had asked for people to share their suggestions and ideas for builds down here in the Nether Hub. And I believe I got a number of them, but I waited too long, and for the life of me, I could not find anything else than what D-Dog had submitted, which is great because it matches up really well with what I've already been thinking, and he had some good ideas with it as well. So I got some screenshots from D-Dog up on the side here, and I couldn't find anyone else's. I could swear like either Sam or Lefty Mew had submitted something, because they normally do, because they're awesome. But I couldn't find it. So if anybody out there had submitted ideas for helping out here with this build, and I have missed you, I sincerely apologize. I want that block back. I ain't gonna stand for that. So I apologize. If I remember, I will try to put some of the screenshots up that D-Dog had shared with me for ideas for the main tunnel here. He had a really cool looking idea for along the bottom here to have a row of dark oak logs under these slabs, and then right here have some stairs so that you could see the hint of the logs underneath. And I do really like that look, but because I want to be able to have some potted plants and stuff along the sides here and just other decorations, I didn't think it would really allow for that very well, so I'm not going to go with that. But otherwise, I probably would, because I like that a lot. And then one thing he does have that I will absolutely do is have another row of these slabs up along the top here before we start doing a little curved roof up here. And he was pretty much right on with what I was thinking as far as roofs are concerned. So I will definitely go along with what is in that screenshot. He had, so, like, just a general slope using the slabs, and then a really nice, simple, good-looking lighting mechanism with the redstone lamps and some trapdoors, which I really like a lot. Gets the job done, nothing too flashy and distracting. This is gonna get a little tricky doing it from down here, but we'll see what we can do. Y'all gonna have to go. But anyway, yes, so thank you very much, D-Dog, for sharing your suggestions for the tunnel here, and thank you to others that may have, but then I promptly forgot about or couldn't find again. I don't know. Stuff gets in Twitter, stuff gets in email, stuff gets here, there, and everywhere. It gets lost, comment sections, things like that. I checked where I could, but I'm pretty sure some stuff fell through the cracks. Anyway, let us get to our next question. This could be another long-winded one if I'm not careful. Obviously, I'm not careful. So this question comes from Lefty Mew, who I've already mentioned earlier. Let me tab out and get the full question here. You mentioned before that you were homeschooled. Could you talk a bit about what this was like and how it works, and the subjects you studied / were good at / found interesting? Thanks. So that's a big question, and that's a big topic too.